morning, y'all. Well, I'm out in my big garden. Nothing up yet in this row of potatoes. These were some white potatoes that I bought. My carrots are looking pretty good down here. I have replanted the peas. That last cold snap kind of did a number on them. One little cabbage over there, and those are my walking onions. Some comfrey over there on the other side of that trellis. These are the blueberries that I planted. And looks like they're leafing out pretty nicely. That might even get some blooms on that one, not sure. We'll have to see when they get bigger. But they look pretty good to me. These carrots are looking pretty good down there beside the peas. Cabbages are looking pretty good. I may end up having to come out here and cover these with some sort of netting, because it looks like I'm getting some insect damage on part of them. My kohlrabi is still really tiny, and I'm not sure it's going to do much good. But my potatoes, this is the row of red potatoes, and they are looking pretty nice, really popping up here. They might be a little bit thick. I am prepared to thin them out, but I wanted to have a full row, so I planted them kind of close. This is my parsley down here coming up from seed. Some of it looks like it's starting to get its first set of true leaves. There's a little comfrey down there too. Over here I've got, these are my 2 pecan trees I just got. I potted them in a slightly larger container, something deeper, because they weren't quite deep enough in the pot I had. And here in my small garden, you can see the peach trees are leafing out nicely. I don't see anything on the apple trees yet, but hopefully they'll start sending out some buds soon. There are radishes and red onions over there in that one, and then this one over here has more onions. They're still pretty small though. We come out of my garden here to my green stalk towers, which are full of strawberries. All 5 towers are full of strawberries. Many of them, about 75 of them, I just planted recently, and they look to be doing very well. Some of the older ones coming up, but they're looking good. I'm real tickled with them and hoping I'm going to get a good amount of strawberries this year. This is my pink knockout rose, fully leafed out, looking good. I can't wait to see some blooms on it. Looks like I gotta do some weeding down there in the bottom of the pot. Have these really pretty blue grape hyacinths that are just kind of on their way out. Little bumblebee. Actually, I think it was a honeybee. There is my pot of hen and chicks. I may have to thin those out a bit and put some in other pots. These are my yarrow, the pink yarrow. This is the red knockout rose, leafing out beautifully. Most of those down in there are the evening primrose, which took off outside of the pot too. Irises are starting to really put some leaves on. There's my chives, beautiful blooms coming out on it. These are the bluebell type of hyacinth. Of course, I've got some new pretties down there, little gnomes and froggies. That is the hyssop back there, starting to really put on some new growth. My sage is doing wonderful, y'all. Look at how beautifully green that is. Sending up lots and lots of more of sage. Might be a petunia or something sprouted back there, or it could be sage. I'll have to watch that plant. I'm not sure what that is back there. I did plant some gladiola bulbs in the back of this one, And there is one crocosmia, a really pretty red one called Lucifer, down in that one somewhere. But there, it'll be a while before they come up. Yeah, these are some more of the hen and chicks. I may put some of the overcrowded ones in this one and in that one, since they have lots of room. There's my thyme plant that's at the base of my bird bath. Over here, the lilac is putting out lots of beautiful leaves. And looks like the purple pansy is starting to bloom out. Yellow pansy is just blooming its heart out. Some more of the bluebells. Those are some wild daylilies I stuck in here that will probably try to take this over, but I'll try to keep an eye on them. This chive over here is blooming. And then I've got some Italian arum back there. And then over here in my perennial garden, hollyhocks are doing beautifully. There is quite a bit of goldenrod in there. I'm going to have to thin it out because it wants to take over. There are some bluebells in here. And then lots and lots of irises. Those are the flags right there, the yellow ones. I can't wait to see what color all the rest of these irises are. Part of them I got from my sister. Part of them were in the backyard. So I think these right over here are the white ones. Those right there might be purple, but we'll just have to wait and see what they are when they bloom. Over there in my compost bin, one side is completely emptied out, and I put the done compost out on my garden, and then the what needed to compost some more is over there in the very first bin. So I will finish filling up that first bin before I start putting anything in this second bin here. But it's a lovely spring day. There are some daffodils growing over here, some snowdrops over there underneath the picnic table. Looks like some pretty little blue flowers of some sort over there. Looking nice. I know over there in my little bit of a garden that I did last year, the comfrey is coming back up. But that's all I've seen over there so far. I don't think my forsythia made it. I'll have to get another one. But things are getting beautifully and growing. I do have plans to put in an orchard. I'm going to have to get some more fencing and some more T-posts. But I plan on putting an orchard over there in this blank space on the other side of my garden area. I'm thinking something that's about 50 by 50 foot. We'll just have to see. That's going to be my project for this spring and summer, as I can afford to do it. Yeah, you just do things as you can afford, and eventually these fruit trees over here will go in it. The blueberries will go in it. The pecan trees. I have some more trees on order that still haven't been shipped yet. A couple of mulberries and some crab apples, and then some other flowering trees like redbuds and dogwoods, that kind of stuff, that I'll be planting among the fruit trees. I'm going to try and work on doing a permaculture type orchard, like a food forest, and we'll see what happens with that. It just depends on how much energy I have and how much money I have. It will be a work in progress for probably a couple of years. But this garden area is pretty much the way I want it. I will probably put some more grow bags over here in this area. Probably going to grow my popcorn in a grow bags. And I may grow some of my okra in grow bags. But I'm kind of excited for the growing season and really looking forward to what my garden does this year. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later.